Here we are on a random Wednesday afternoon. So, welcome back to GT Season 10 Tier 4, a one go. Um, Last week we were also here for the opener of Season 10, but back then I decided to do it in recorded videos and then post them afterwards, until I found out that that took a shitty long time. So I was like, yeah, let's do it live. I don't care. I don't mind. I don't expect people to actually be here. It's just way easier to get it posted, and people will be way sooner able to watch it back. Um, so yeah, I in general want to do this on a Wednesday. Maybe if something changes, because I'm also searching for work now. In my work schedule, we will change it. But for now, Wednesday is the most suitable day for me. Um, uh, So let's do it now. And the only downside is I don't want to tell it, to be honest, because otherwise people will pay notice of it. But when I switch the races, when I go from sprint to the feature race, you will be able to see the result for a second. But yeah, to be honest, the races are already in hindsight, so you can already find the results. I think even Ross already updated the standings, so it's just that I don't know what's gonna happen, okay? So, and I'm recording it for you, so yeah, I hope everyone likes that. Um, I hope it's again fine with the sound, because I adjusted something like that, because for recording I like it this way, but when I'm racing myself I like it the other way, so I have to switch around constantly. So I just hope it will work. Okay. Do I still know all the? Yes, I know the how to work with this game. That's very nice. So I'm a bit tired, but I'll just go through this. I was on a bike trip a moment ago. I thought, let's do something active instead of sitting inside all the time. Um, so yeah. Maybe if people actually gonna watch this live, I should put up the stream. I don't think anyone will. Okay. Oh yes. I know. I was not ready yet. I know. Oh no! Don't start! Don't start! Don't you dare to start! Okay, so let's go to this race, the sprint race. We're week 2. We're here at Branch Hatch. I love this track though. I actually sometimes want to drive GT because the tracks are so goated sometimes, but then I realized that, well, I could, to be honest. I could like commentate afterwards and just race in somewhere. So Ross, if you're listening, maybe I want to be a reserve somewhere, okay? So grid for sprint race is again with Perry on pole. I can remember he was also on pole in Brazil. And back then I thought he like completely butchered his start, but that's apparently what the game does if you want to have a jump start or anything. I heard that afterwards. I think Reno said that. So if that happens, I'm not gonna be shocked anymore. So Ben is in second. I think I still know that BO, but I'm just gonna, again, like last week, names that I see on the screen, I use them. Dominic in third, together with Pyro. I think Pyro was, no, Reno was fourth on that grid. He's fifth now on the third row, together with Stefan, then Key 10 and Koech, and I think Koech is new, at least for me. He wasn't on the grid last week. Oracle 9th, Jezza 10th, Moose King 11th, Amy is also new, and then JMS, Zach, Hapax, and Samours. Okay, the rest of the names are all well aware for me. Yeah, I'm just, again, if there's something, if you want to name me like, if you want to have a weird name that I have to say if I'm talking about you, Please again, let me know. Okay, okay, let's go. Do I have some drink? Yes, I have. Okay. So let's go with sprint. And I will be using the onboard cams a lot, I think, because I like them, and I saw other people doing that as well. So here we go. No false start, but a very good one by Dominique, who's immediately into the lead. I think we saw. Oh wait, he was in the lead. Sorry, sorry. And also problems for Pyro. Wait a minute, sorry. I have to pause it. What a great start! He's into the. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we saw what happened with him. Now I want to know what happens with the person that's actually in the lead after turn one. Oh my god. So Pyro was squeezed, I think? No, he was pushed by Reno, I think. And then again, maybe, and spun all the way around. Oh. Our helper and admin in trouble with each other. So more people going wide, but now on the outside of 2, with Ben still trying to hold on. And he's still going. No, he's gonna push someone else wide. And then he goes for some lawn mowing. And I have no clue what's going on here, but JMS, wait a minute, where the heck did he start? Exactly, okay. This is the point of view I need. Here we go. That I see this guy in a battle for P3, so I have to watch what happens. I like this, that, oh well, Moose King is not starting. In the end he is. Yeah, he has a good initial start, but he's only gonna grab P9 at the moment. This also explains the good start of Stefan. Oh, he was actually had a little bit of an issue with Cook, and then he's on the inside, and he's just benefiting from people doing all kinds of stuff. He's already in 5th here. Okay, that's fair play. That's well done, mate. That's good. Look, and also, and then Ben goes there like, wait a minute. Oh my god. So he goes into 3rd. I think he is. Stefan also came from 7th on the grid, and then these two are still side by side in the battle for P4. And still side by side. So yeah, a lot of guys had problems with some track limits, or not really track limits, because track limits on this track immediately means you're going on the grass, and that's what exactly happens with Reno, who spins out after some contact. Rules, no killing in turn 5? Was that turn 5? No way. Was that turn 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not turn 5. Okay, but he is now back into last. I think it's really going well there. Gives me a little bit of a earlier angle. Then Ben goes on the grass again for like the 3rd time this lap, losing all kinds of positions, and that creates another battle here. The top 3 is basically gone, and they're only gone because they don't go off track. If this was the tier, I will if I will have a race in tiers like this, I normally am quite good in. Oh no! Oh my god, it's just turn 1, I know, turn 1 is just a pitch. But he clips the grass? No, he doesn't. He's just on the outside all the time and then goes into the gravel. And that clears my point that indeed the top 3 is basically gone purely because they didn't touch the grass so far. Another incident here with Jezza. This is action-packed. I think it's even more action-packed than it was in like 10 laps of Interlagos. So he gets a hit by Tamurs. Yes, Tamurs. So that's a yellow, and for Ben it's just he has been on the grass like, oh my god, how did he save his car there? It's insane. And then he's been spun around like Tamurs is causing 2 incidents in one corner. So Amy goes through. he's up to 6th. Yeah, that's quite good. So I think the same will happen now for the numbers 4 and 5. If they don't go off track, they're safe. And the rest is just in a constant battle. There are so many people going off track that Dominic is now back in 8th after he completely butchered turn 1. And same goes for Pyro, by the way. So again, a little bit on the limit. But I have a feeling people found out about our braking point. And Reno has to do, yeah, some kind of a recovery race, or championship leader if I'm not mistaken. And he's now side by side. Oh no, he's not. He was looking at a move on key 10. And I think it's settled down. Thank God. Oh no, oh no, never mind. I just have to pay attention whenever someone... I just need a camera on turn 1, you know. Horak clips the inside. And Amy, oh my god, okay. Well, that's the best that could have happened to her, I think. That could have ended way worse. And now Pyro's looking at the move. Where is Dominic? Is he? Where is he? How is he there? Oh, I think I already know. I think I already know what happened. So let's look at Pyro because he has a good angle on this. Yeah, goes into the gravel again. And Amy did the same. Samuris overtakes, and Pyro is now in this. Yeah, okay, make sure. Musking also doing quite a good job so far, I think, since he was outside of the top 10 on the grid. Oh no! Oh my god. Okay, that's sad. That was just a clip-in on the curb, and now I think this is, she's like the 10th different driver that is lost now. Reno is still fighting on here. He's clipping some more gravel in his battle with Jezza. Look at the distance, I don't see any side-by-side action. And I think he will get the position. And then there is yellow. Oh. Never mind, what happened with Samur? I like that, no killing in turn 5. I think this is turn 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. Yeah, he clips the grass and it's very spin... Like, there are a lot of spins. And I can understand because of what happens, but... Hapax also going through on Jezza. And Dominic is up to P11 now. Ben is, to be honest, on a recovery. He had one of the most unstable first laps I have seen in a while. But now he's passing Zach for 8. I think the rest up ahead is very solid, but we are going to take another look. I think we didn't have one lap when everybody made turn 1. And Musking was on was very close. And I think everyone made it. Everyone made it. Oh my god. Sorry, I have to have more faith in these drivers. So Sabur dropped back to 14, is now under pressure by Hapax, and we have Zach also dropping through the field since Ben overtook him last lap, and now he's under pressure by Key 10, one of many drivers that was in the gravel at some point. This is turn 5. Outside? You sure? Oh, that's solid then. If he makes this through. Yes. That's a very good move. And Dominic also immediately tried. How's our leader? Our leader is steady. He had some mistakes at Interlagos, but I have a feeling he really likes this track. and the top 3 hasn't made a single mistake in turn 1. I think Koch also, and Orlok maybe too, maybe the top 5. Pyro just had an awful turn 1 and lap 1, but he's highest up from everyone I saw. Oh no! Maybe I didn't mention Moose King getting into the gravel there, but he did now. He's going for the reverse. Samus did the same, for sure he did the same. Yep, but that's a very slow gravel visit. Very decent. And I think, yeah, I think Hapax also had a problem since Amy passed him. Oh, another grass strip. The drivers are searching the limits, to be honest. So, is there any close battling? I think maybe here. Rito is up to 11th now. And oh, that's the JP. He really adapts the delivery per track. You see the Branch Hatch logo on the back and the love for JP. Yeah, those two are like best buddies. I will arrange a meeting for them too. I think they need it. That's a good move. There was just enough space to make that happen. A little bit of a push, but everything goes alright. Wait, I have to check turn 1. This is a dope livery, by the way. Again. Oh, Reno! Oh my god. No, everyone makes it. Although these guys are very much behind. They're not even that... Not a lot of close battling after 8 minutes. I think this is the closest we had. A little bit around Zach, who was dropping, but he has now... Yeah, he shows solid pace now. I have a feeling I didn't saw like the tire wear last week. I don't know why, but anyway, I can see it now. Oh my god, left front is like disaster class. Everyone is on the sauce, I assume. Yeah, there are some people. There are some people that are very gentle to their tires. Fastest lap still Perry 23.2, and Zach with a big moment, and Reno can. Yeah, capitalize on this. And a little bit of a recovery ride after also a horrible lap 1 for him, and he's now up into P9. But maybe it's not that bad for the future race, to be honest. Since I think again he has the pace. Like, maybe not the pace to get to the top 2, I think especially the top 2 is... and also in this race he lacks time to do that, I think. Zach now under pressure by Dominic and Jezza. Took a bit of a moment for Dominic, but he continues. Oh no, that's a bit too wide, and then he kind of gives the position away to Jezza. He didn't go off track, but the line through the corner was too wide. It's a big gap behind, and then we have Hapax under pressure by Samur, and Hapax goes a bit in the gravel, but it doesn't cost him at this moment. But I think Samur can come very close, except if he butchers another corner. Yeah, I see someone in the gravel, and that's Zach. And what happened with Zach? Oh, wait, he was already recovery. He was way slower than people behind. Huh? He brakes to... Okay, that's sketchy. Well, the biggest casualty is himself, but that's sketchy because he was braking and a little bit off the racing line, but also not because like the track is very narrow. So, and then he went to the other side of the track, and then yeah, I can watch it again, but I have seen what I've seen, so it's just I'm confused about how that happened. He dropped the 14s now. Ah, finally. Look at that. Ben. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going to say anything about him anymore. I think I will jinx him. He's close to Pyro. That's the only thing I'm going to say. If I'm going to say that it's going to attack Pyro, then I think it will go wrong. Well, he had a good grid slot though. He was on the front row, so pace shouldn't be the problem. And to be honest, he is building on the recovery, but yeah, it's what his bumper says, just don't die. Something happened with Orok, I think. Right? I think something happened. I saw him in the distance, like, speeding up from something slow. Oh, I think, yeah, I think he... It was something with the gears, for sure. I love that his livery also says Project Platypus, because he's teammates with our race leader. That's good. Is there actually a parry on the front hood? I want to see that. I don't know how I can see that. I think I have to be lucky. I don't know. It's a dope livery though. And he is doing fantastic, to be honest. First lap 24.4. That's almost the fastest lap of Stefan behind him. Okay, let's continue in this fight for P6. Some left tires are really disliking what's happening here. Wait a moment. No, wait. Yeah, he dropped back to 8 and now Reno is cruising past to take over P8. Some people touching some gravel here. Impressive race by, like, again, this is the first time I see Krug on track, but it's a good race. I think he's actually catching up a little bit to JMS. The Americans and the Irish are dominating here today. How many laps are we still having? 2. I think 2. 2 laps to go. Dominic also really lost touch with the group ahead of him. Yeah, it's not a lot happening, you know. Maybe Reno can get 7th before the end of the race. Especially if you consider how he kept his tires alive. Especially considering that he took his fastest lap 2 laps ago. That's some solid tire management. Let me see who else has done that. Also lap 8 for Apex, last lap for Moose King. Also last lap for Samurs. 2 laps ago for Jezza. Reno. And the rest did it in lap 4, 5, 6 or even 2. Yeah, that was most important back then. So yeah, let's give Perry a little bit of attention since he absolutely dominated this race. So let's see what he can do from the back. Like, last race I saw him like drifting all over the place, and now it's super steady. I also have a feeling that he's not going particularly quick now, but that's not necessary. 11 laps indeed, this is the final one, and Perry has 1 corner to go. Penalties are not really a problem here, because people just go off track when they cut the corner, so... There he comes. Yeah, he actually slowed down. A very dominant and impressive win for Perry here in the sprint. He's followed by 2 Irish guys on the podium who basically did everything they had to do in lap 1. Stefan from 7th on the grid, James from 13th. And yeah, that's also evenly impressive. Cook, solid 4th, followed by Pyro, then GT7 in 7th, Reno recovered to 8th, Orak and Jetta. And I think we actually have a battle, except that I'm not allowed to see it, so Amy gonna finish her debut in 11th, and Samour's in 12th, and there is a run to the line from Zach, but Dominic gets 13th. And then, yeah, he saved 21 seconds. Apex in 15th, they start in the front row, and Moose King, unfortunately, he was close to top 10, but he will finish 16th and will start pole in a moment. And had a very poor last lap, I think. So that was race 1, and now I'm just gonna exit and go to race 2, and you all just close your eyes. Just close your eyes, okay? So it was very interesting. I'm also curious now what Perry can do from the back. To be honest, it doesn't really... Maybe it's not even that big of a big of a problem, since if everyone goes wide into lap 1, turn 1, then you can go up from 13th to a podium spot in 1 lap, so... I will just press on replay without watching what I just saw. I didn't saw any results. I don't know what you're talking about. Result? Which result? I didn't saw it. Okay, give me one break. One second. Let me check if I have to read something. Let me see. Okay. No, there is nothing I have to pay attention to. So, let's go to the race. So like I said, Moose King is on pole position here for a 40-minute feature race. And we're underway. And let's see how many people will survive turn 1. We see a very, very poor start by Zach, I think. Yeah, Zach was 3rd, and Dominic is now already up to 3rd. Top 2 is making it work. And everyone learned from race 1? Are you kidding me? Everyone survived. Okay, sure. Amy defending from Samour. Reno is also in P8 and maybe up into P8. I think he lost a position there. And now Zach is under pressure by Amy, who goes a bit wide and gives Samour an opportunity to capitalize on this. Up in front, it's still safe. Amy defends well. Really has to brake late because Samour also broke late, and I think... Oh wait, Sorry, by the way. Yes. Okay, now we're good. Yeah. Reno passed Jezza up to 7th, is already behind his teammate. And then here on the inside on Orak, who goes a bit wide, and we'll see Pyro coming through. Pyro braking later, and is gonna make it around the outside. They're still side by side. Also in the back there are some people, and Pyro, we can immediately see if someone butchered it, and yes, someone did indeed. Oh, Apex. Oh, that's a shame, he was second. Let me see. Oh, Dominic was also very close to not making that corner, and now Fox goes into the gravel and almost collects multiple people. Can barely avoid him. And in the end he ends up with his teammate. I think he will let him through. Yeah, he goes wide a bit. And now he's joining just right in front of Perry, who comes from the back and already went past Q10 and Stefan. So let's see what AB can do. Can she go up into the podium positions? Has a good run here on Zach. Never mind. And Zach is like, yeah, sure, you had the momentum, go ahead. Or maybe, yeah, no, it's fine. So, some German revenge in positions 2 and 3 at the moment. And I think this is a team order. Should be a team order. Now Reno, yeah, quite easily goes through. And he's a big contender now maybe for a win in a future race. Since he's already up to 5th. Yeah, that's purely because of his first race result. And just at the rest, they're just following suit. There are only 2 people that are not really in the queue anymore, and Perry is up into 11th already, and is closing in on this battle between Pyro and Orak. People wide? Yes. Oh, and it's Ben that went wide, and luckily only loses 1 place. Oh, what the? Reno! Reno! For real? Where the hell did he go to? I'm sorry again. Oh, curb killing him. No killing in turn 5, but killing in turn 2. Killing done by a curb. And I jinxed him since I said he was a good contender for a win in P5. So he will hate me if he hears this. Anyway, we have a big fight now, because I think Ben is still as unstable as he was in the first laps of last race. Oh, Amy really shows pace. Looked like she's the fastest of the German duo here. I don't think she's gonna find a way through here. There was a team order surely between Perry and Orak. And now Perry on the inside of Pyro for P8. That's a corner cut in my opinion. Can't cut a lot of corners here, but that one you can. And Dominic is, yeah, he's feeling the pressure. Look at it, clipping the cross. And to be honest, Amy also almost lost the car. I'm very impressed by Moose King so far. It's flawless for 3 laps. So let's go away from him, because I will likely jinx someone else. Zach now under pressure by Samurs. Let's do... I think Stefan made a move. Yeah, because Stefan was definitely not 10th. Oh, Orak is eliminating himself and Hapag by not braking. Look, suspiciously like not braking, and then someone else spins. Oh, that's Hapag again. He was just back on track. Look at this. You're like driving there, like, ah, yeah, I have a good race, and oh no, sorry, I had to do that. Ah, yeah, okay, he clips it again, and then he is in the almost same wall as Reno was. Yeah, and that's... I don't like reset the tracks, but I can understand that one. Here we go, just in time, in the battle for P2, and I think Dominic is gonna... yeah, he's be like, yeah. Good move around the outside, Amy up into second, very impressive. Everyone that drives his or her first race and just does well, it's immediately impressive for me, so. I think he has also better pace than Dominic, to be honest. So let's see if she can catch up to Moose King. Moose has quite a gap already. Oh, there's a big gap behind Pyro. P10 came back on Stefan. And Reno, yeah, he's not completely out of contention, but he first has to like clear these guys. So I haven't talked about tires, and I think everyone is on the mediums. No, Samus is on softs, and Amy and Moose. Okay, maybe that, yeah, explains something. Dominic went a bit wide, but he was safe in P3. You will see Zach and Samus closing in. Ben very close to Jezza now for 6th. Amy also at the fastest lap, by the way, 24.8. Oh, Samus, what did you do? He decided to visit... I think he decided to visit a gravel trap that hasn't been visited by someone before. The turn 5 gravel trap. Yeah, it goes wide. And then you are screwed. Luckily there wasn't like a big gap behind P9, and that means that P9 is now his. And he has some... So Perry also benefited from this. Oh, a penalty? Is that possible? Oh, Moose King, no! No! Oh no, I feel so sad for him now. No, he was not under pressure at all, but unforced mistake. Unforced error. He's also waiting very, yeah, that's very kind. That was, I think, some contact. So let's watch back. Ben already took the first penalty I have seen. There goes Moose King. And that's so weird. You agree? That's so weird. Why can't I see anything? Like it happens in slow motion or with a bit of lag in between it. There was no contact there was no contact on my screen. So if that would be in the stewards, I would be like, yeah, but that's just shitty from the game. Already pit stopped by key 10. And I think, yeah, Summers had a run on Moose. And just passed him. So key 10 goes in, but he is on the mediums, okay. And then JMS is under pressure by Reno. And that was a bit of contact there, and he is in the gravel. I have a feeling that JMS kind of benefited from a good start and keeping out of trouble in the sprint race, but he didn't have the pace for a top 3, so it's very hard for him to like come back after something happened, I would assume. Stefan passed Moose King, I think. I didn't even mention so far that Amy is in the lead on her debut. I hope it's her debut. Maybe she drove last race. Wait, these are teammates. Maybe this was not really that big of a deal. Jessa goes wide, and there is a run possible for Samurs now. And yeah, he makes it stick. Good stuff. Back into P7 after he also made a mistake at some point. So I want to see the penalty, to be honest. The Germans in 1-2, and that penalty can maybe give Perry another position. He's been very solid, he just had to come from the back, but after 6 laps he's already in the top 5. I think Ben can, yeah, he can keep his position, it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, there's like a big battle here. Between 4 cars. Ah, 5. Reno is back. And there is a yellow, and that's likely turn. Wait, did I miss that? What? Wait, where was the yellow? Oh, way up ahead. Oh, no, oh. Dominic safely in P2 because Zach is at a distance. Some contenders dropping out. He goes into the grass, gravel, spins it all the way around. And another one. No. Ben did almost the same. He was a long way back. I think he did the same but less drastic. Less. Yeah. He barely saves it. And then Perry has just enough momentum to stick it down the inside and goes up into podium positions because he was 5th and now he's 3rd. And Ben goes wide another time. He still looks unstable with his car, to be honest. It's a big Dominic just rejoined ahead of this big ass group where yes, Samour is going a bit wide, but it's not the run that Jetta would have liked to see. Reno is like, he must be thinking like, oh no, all these people ahead of me. Harpax made a move on P10 for 14. They're also very close. Ah, never mind. He is returned favor. There he goes. Into 14th. Oh, look at this party. Dominic is in, I assume. Yep. It's getting darker and darker here, and we have side-by-side action between Stefan and Jezza. And Jezza backs out of the move and brakes a bit earlier. And I think that also contributes to Moose going wide again. Don't think Reno expected that. And he gained the position by that, but I don't think that was intentional. It was very unlucky. He now lost touch with this group. Amy has such a lead. Right? Yes. Really well done. Perry hasn't been able to, yeah, of course it's on the softs, but then you really have to benefit from the softs. It's becoming super dark. Perry is gonna make a move. There he comes. Not yet. Maybe to turn 1, maybe put him a bit under pressure there. Mediums are doing quite well, it's just fuel. I think people would make just tactical pit stops like Ben do now. And Perry with a run on the inside, up into 2nd. In this group where also Pyro is still just chilling around. Samour's a bit on his own. Ben went to do the pits, right? Yes, he did. So then the pits is not that long at all. So then I understand it why people do it. He comes back out on brand new softs in 7th, and he was not. He was. I think he was 4th. Are these guys teammates? No, this car is just a little bit different. But that was quite easy. Almost too easy. And new tires are really doing something since GT7 sets at 24.5. I don't know where he is. He's here. He also went to new softs, and he was already way back, so maybe that's the reason why I didn't figure it out that that it is not a long pit lane. Stefan, oh, please don't murder each other, okay? No, Ben is quite, yeah, that was quite clever. Normally when I say that I'm sarcastic, but this time I'm not. So, yeah, that's interesting that Ben is now on the newest tires. But tire degradation is like non-existent. Barry's finally with a free lap, puts in a 24.4. He has to benefit from his new softs though. But yeah, warm them up and then make a move. Like that, yeah, like that. That's exactly what I had in mind. That's a good solid stuff. Ben into 6th now. Goes again wide. He did that multiple times at that corner. Just barely saves it. Everyone is apart. GT7 is of course hunting down JMS. Dominique again wide. Track limits are not his best friend. And Moose is now all the way down into 15 and even didn't pit so far. Oh, Oric is almost getting lapped. Surely did a pit stop then, but then still. Let's see what Reno can do. Also, back for revenge. Amy is in. Were the softs dying? I don't know. There were some softs dying. Ah, you could take it over the start. Yeah, okay, fair. And you were already starting quite far down the back, so that doesn't help. Then it's quite solid that it's only P11 and not last or anything. Amy returning just ahead of Cook, but on cold tires, fully fueled up with mediums. Let's see where that is gonna bring her. Yeah, to be honest, I of course did not see all the incidents at the start. Like there's so much that can happen there, and I could go back for it, but then I'm analyzing the start for 10 minutes. So if there was something at the back, then I surely believe that. Fully believe that. Carey is back in the lead after 11 laps. Even if this race was no, because then there are already some people that made their pit stops. It's so dark. Why does this happen? Amy is no, she's not aside yet. I have a feeling that it has to happen here or here. Oh, Oric is getting lapped. How's ghosting in this game? I don't think existent because it doesn't look like it. Perry and Pyro are gone, by the way. The top two positions. Ben with the fastest lap, 24.1, really catching up to these guys in the battle for third. He is the first on new tires. I think he's just trying a pit stop extra. I'm confused. No, he was here all along. Okay. Reno closing in on Stefan. Yeah, his medium tires are a bit better. On the inside. And up into P6. It's still quite close here. Somebody just stop going on the grass. It's not good for your race, mate. Oh yeah, okay, that's traffic. Poor Auric. Let me see. It is feisty battle for P3 where Sabours is taking the outside on Zach into the final corner and makes it stick. Yep, he does. And the momentum is for Ben here. What are we doing? Yeah. Defend left or right. Don't defend both sides. That looked a bit sketchy. Again. That was like, yeah, you choose this side, I choose this side. You choose that side, I choose that side. Sabours goes a bit wide. Pyro's actually close to Perry. Not even that. Look how much he's affected by this traffic. His last lap was 2 seconds slower than his fastest lap before. Oh, if suddenly the sun is coming. Okay, sure. Sure. I was halfway the race. So people really try to stretch the one stop, I think. And there are some people that are bold, like Ben, and he can still make it work. He's only in 5th, with as much as stops as everyone else, and has more pace over those stints. Or he should have. Stefan is just keeping close to Arena. The sun is shining through and we have still this... That's a good switchback. I am not sure if that was intentional, but I think it's gonna work. I think it is. Then into P4 and he can also catch Sabours since his softs are quite dead. I have to say, like, Amy, she's doing a good job here. She's not really putting any distance between her and Key10, who is on much older softs behind. But maybe that's just tire saving, you know? Maybe she really wants to do the one stop, and I think she does. If this is indeed... Yeah, it's softs to mediums. I think James... Wait, JMS is of course James. I can't call him James. Oh, I find it out now. Okay. I think he passed Koch. Not sure. I don't know how far back I have to go to see that. Someone is spitting. By the way. Zach and Jezza and Reno. Look at that livery. So much love for JP. I hope JP can handle this. That he loves him so much. Reno a pit exit? Yeah, he's just ahead of Zach. He took a bit more fuel. Yeah, there are like 2 battles. We have Ben here under pressure of Stefan. Stefan is doing a good job on those older media. Oh yeah, well, oh, they're both kind of... That was not ideal. I have no clue what happened here since. Right, okay, Amy was behind Q10. She wasn't. But I think it's gonna swap around again. Because I saw someone in a gravel in the next corner, I think. Yeah, that's not the apex hit by Q10, and Amy gets her P6 back. I don't think this battle is over though. Pyro's in, Stefan is in. I think that's a good position, if you can make it work on those softs. So Ben is now on his own there. And then we can actually see that Pyro is coming back into P6. Not within traffic. Well, he's gonna catch up to those two. Wait, he's on the softs. Yeah, okay, wait. Rapport, Mooskin, Stefan is ahead of Reno. Yeah, he's back ahead of Reno. He took a little bit less fuel than Reno, so that's why. Jeza and James are still together. Also pitted, yeah. What is this man gonna do? I think he should pit. Otherwise he's under attack from Pyro. And our race leader is indeed in. Will mean that Samurs is gonna also pit. Which means that Ben, who's on this really on I think the alternative strategy. The two stop. He did shake up. Q10 also in. Pyro's in a good run though. Perry pit exit. And Perry makes it work. And yeah, he's the main contender for the win. If this is it, indeed. One lap newer softs than Pyro. He has to warm them up, but he has them fresher. And strategy-wise, only Amy is ahead of him. And she's on mediums. So, and within sight. Bit wide for Dominique. He's trying something else to pit later. Samur is also on new mediums out. Can go for a top 5, I think. Stefan and Reno also both going wide. They're also on new softs. And then there is this trio. Did Q10 come out of the pits there? Because they were with 2. Indeed, he just misses out on P10 of Jezza. And has to like swat it behind. Okay. Again another off-track excursion. But let me see, a big important fight is forming up here for P2, which is the race lead, I assume. Especially since Ben is already in now, he's trying the 2-stop. It's just low fuel stints, I think. So Amy is back into the lead, but she's been haunted now by Perry. Still feels weird to say that. I don't think this guy needs a full half hour to get to the lead. And this time not a lot of people made a big mistake or went off track. Change of the lead is imminent, I assume, I think. Pyro goes a bit off track and basically gives up his presence in this battle. he was much closer. It's nice that like on the main menu I just pressed on quickly without seeing even a blink of the result. Since it would like be less satisfactory if I would see that Barry will win. However, it was kind of expected, I think. Is he like tire saving behind her? Oh no. Never mind. Ah, and yeah. A big Tokyo drift there through turn 2 by Amy, and now Pyro is immediately back. Podium would still be possible for her though. Gap is big. The point is that Ben actually is doing a clever strategy. With the help of a good grid position, I think. He has, right? I'm not sure anymore. And otherwise he has pace. A good three-way fight for the lead here. There is Pyro on the inside. And he goes up into second. Great race by him, by the way. I think Amy will not be able to stay close to these cars. Maybe Ben will be a threat for her podium. Then behind, recovery drives from Stefan. Stefan too, yeah, he was far back. So he shows that like him gaining positions on the first lap in the sprint was not a fluke. He is genuinely here in P5, but under pressure by Reno. And some actual battles here. With Zach defending ninth, or trying to, and there was a bit of movement on the braking for what I see, and let's see what James can do. There's a bit of contact on, for what I see, and it all remains the same, and I think we have a spinner, and it's unfortunately Moose King. He went wide by himself, Dominic was alongside him, but then, yeah. Poor guy, he was on the pole, and yeah, he won't be passed by Orak. Yeah, he is now, but Orak has been lapped by almost everyone then. Better run through that corner by James, but there is not really a place here to overtake. Well, except if your runs from corner exits are that much better. P10 plays a lot later, but it compromises himself and almost James as well. But yeah, this position is yeah, for sure for James, and he can even aim for P9 now. Oh, Ben already passed Amy. No way. There's Ben, final corner. Oh, whoops, sorry. Yeah, that's a shame. That's purely new softs against not so new mediums. Pyro's doing goat stuff, I think, in my opinion, by staying so close, but he lost 4/10 last lap. New fastest lap by Barry, 23.8. He really loves this track, and yeah, another 2/10 purple, so I think Pyro will be realistic and knows that P2 is everything he can grab. James still trying. Hapax is now closing in on P10, and Dominic is closing in on Koef. So we have all kinds of small mini battles. I think this one is the closest, if I can believe the track map. I hope James will have some room on track, and he has. There's a bit on the grass. Now it's the diving in turn 5. Do what Reno does not want you to do. There's no diving. He already had the position. James into 9th. Literally almost everyone is in couples of 2. That's so cute. Except Ben. Ben is not that cute. He's just driving away from Amy. For real, like, couple of 2. Not so couple of 2. 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 However, I'm probably gonna gain this blade, right? Wait, the penalty was not counted this lap. Couple of 2. Yeah, then it's not possible. So, you see? Everyone is teamed up. It's adorable. Okay. And that also makes the probability higher that people make moves. Up into 11th. Something happened with Zach. Did I already watch this? I did. Sorry. Lap forward, please. Ooh. Pick up a bit of gravel. Pushed up my berry. That was cool. That was cool to highlight. Everyone in duos. Almost everyone. Reno's still in the hunt for Stefan, but it looks like both are like somewhat on equal pace. Wait. Summers goes wide. To be honest, GS as well. And then Jezza goes wide again, even though Samurs technically gives him the position. This can become a quattro. Let's stay here. Let's keep this balance. Check. Dominic, maybe he can come back to P13. 8 more minutes to go. It's kind of settled a bit. Maybe probably did another fastest lap, by the way. So 1 stop is interesting, but a 2 stop is also. Oh, there was a yellow flag. Q10 in the gravel, but he picked up right in time. And then this battle was there in the background, and then there was still a yellow flag because he was wide, and then Dominic is like, yeah, I have been. Oh, that's nice. That's nice because I was, in my opinion, was a bit too bargy, but that's great sportsmanship. Well done. Zach also overtaken, I think, by Samurs. Yeah, I don't know. I really feel that I'm like starting to get tired. I think, yeah, Reno's not really making any inroads on. And these guys are just also chilling a bit. Zach is closing it. Wait a minute. That's a better move. I think that's a way better move. And it's also on Q10, so I'm not sure what he did. Dominique already got a cleaner move on Koch earlier, and then I think goes wide again for the second lap in a row. And then he is up to 12th. Zach maybe for P9. Wait, I was not watching for a moment, sorry. Yeah, something goes wide, okay. Falstaffy up to P9, and Samurs is not really at attack at the moment then. I admire Pyro that he remained that close, to be honest. You can still see him on a long straight. And again it becomes darker. But still, it's an important phase of the race because you don't have to lose your concentration here. It's, I think, 3 more laps, so... oh, there's more sun here. Q10 came back on Dominic, and now Koch is still close. This is technically the closest battle on track. They all go a bit wide there. Softs on the left hand side of Koch is like, they're quite dead. These two are like closing in on Amy, but I don't think they will be in time to actually do something about it. She will have the same impressive debut as what Koch had in the sprint race, because he finished 4th there as well. And Reno with 2 average performances. I think he will see Perry come by with a double win. Oh no, 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 no. This is Ben, I think. What is he doing? What? No way. That's what I meant maybe with loss of concentration. Oh, he will hate himself for that. That's the loss of concentration I'm talking about. Reno just doesn't is not close enough and is almost losing his car there. So Ben is now into P5 and suddenly it can become a surprise podium for Amy if he holds on, there's damage also for Ben, but that's fixed now. Yeah, that cost him 10 seconds and a almost certain podium. Someone... Moose King is like, yeah, fuck that. So let's see, another opportunity for Reno, 2 minutes before the end to still get a top 5 here. That's a great switchback if that works out. This is maybe one of the nicest battles I've seen. Like in terms of good racing quality. Not that all other battles were poor, but the moves that they make, and I should not say that. Well, that's one way to gain a position, but that's, again, I think unfortunate, since he was just there and he was way too far on the other side. Let me see again. Yeah, he was already steering a bit towards a part of the track where there was no tarmac, so... I don't know, I'm so glad I'm not a steward for this. Because I have no clue of the physics. Something is possible. No! You got to be kidding me. No. That's almost spin, and that's not something she could have afforded to do. Oh, and then it's not even gonna be P4 but P5. Reno is one lucky motherfucker, really, for sure. That's unreal. Like last 2 minutes, it's almost out of fuel by the way. And he gains 2 positions because people in front of him just suddenly, yeah. Oh wait, oh okay. And then the podium would be a double podium for Stefan, and that would be impressive as well, since he came also from the back. Just don't make any mistakes, it's the thing. And Ben almost has to watch out for Jezza. Oh, that's unfortunate for both, to be honest. They were 3rd and 4th, and now they're 6th and 5th. And to be honest, for Amy, if she had spun without Ben doing something, then she would even be P6, so fair play, but she will also, yeah, that's so unfortunate. Stefan just gets fruit. He was not going to end on the podium. He was not going to. So you see, in the end of the race, there will always be some kind of a twist. If Perry is smart, yeah, he can do another lap, but no, he's not gonna make it anyway. Absolutely dominant. Also, yeah, he really created a gap towards Pyro, who did what he could, to be honest. Even took a little bit less fuel with him. Final lap, lap number 28, Perry coming under the bridge into the final corner. Was super steady and solid today, didn't make a single mistake. Did everything well in regards to dealing with the traffic and wins both races. Great week for Pyro as well. He is finishing in 2nd, and there is our lucky boy Stefan through the final corner. He's almost out of fuel, but he will finish into P3. Reno came very close in the end. Still a very, very solid and good debut for Amy. She's going over the line in 5th. Ben barely in 6th ahead of Jezza. James, his tire is gone, his left rear, but he is still in 8th. Zach to 9th. And Summers is defending his P10 from Hapax, who had a good final stint, I think. And then Koch already finished, he was also lapped. Or he let himself be lapped, maybe. And these guys, Dominic, in the end, was the better of the 2 Germans here. And is finishing in 12th. Maybe almost out of fuel. He looks a bit slow. Nice spin to end the day, you know, end the day. So, okay, that was it. That was quite entertaining, especially turn 1 of the sprint. So for championship's sake, surprisingly enough, Reno is still in the lead. Maybe not that surprising, since Perry's first week was not that good, to be honest. He showed pace with a pole, but He basically took all the poles and all the fastest laps, but in Brazil, he was not really super consistent in the race. So Reno's leading with 58, is only 3 points ahead of Perry, and Pyro is only 3 additional points behind, since he also scored 2 top 5s today. Stefan in fourth, he's really consistent. Well, 3 podiums already. It's just that main race last week was a disaster. Jamie, of course, is still in 5th, even though he wasn't here, with a 2nd and a 1st. James in 6th now with 36. Ben in 7th with 35. Jezza in 8th with 32. Zach with 25. And Hapax in 10th with 21. And our debutants, Koch only 10 points because he was very good in the sprint race. And Amy had that performance in the main race, so she's now in 11th with 16. With the teams, cool enough, Mercedes-AMG 16 is leading Lexus by only 1 point and leading the 4 GTs by 5. So, those are the standings now. I think they're pretty stewards. Anyway, thank you all for listening. I'm not sure if someone said something in the end. No, they didn't. I will be back next week. I get on the Wednesday, I think. We go to Daytona Road next week. So I hope to see you all there. And have a great week. So ciao.